It's a lovely Thursday, and of course, you're welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on JoyNews on Multi TV. My name is Doreen Avio, and just to let you know, today the show is quite packed. And of course, when it's packed, then it has to do with a lot of activities in the entertainment industry. So all I need you to do is to sit back, relax, and enjoy. If you just tune in, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and my name is Doreen Avio. And of course, we are starting with our favorite artists in Ghana, dancehall artist Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. Now, if you recall, the last time they were in court, the case was adjourned to today, which is the 20th of June. And today looks like, well, they went to court today again, and the case has been adjourned to July 16th. State prosecutors handling the case involving dancehall acts Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy have revealed they intend to rely on 4 witnesses to prove their side of the story. While Shatta Wale is facing the charge of offensive conduct conducive to breach of peace, Stonebwoy has been charged with display of a firearm in public without permission. The two have pleaded not guilty and have since been granted bail. The prosecutors today asked for more time to file additional documents they intend to rely on in the trial. The case has been adjourned to July 16. Right, so that's it on dancehall acts Shatta Wale and Stonebwoy. So we'll have to wait next month on the 16th just to know their fate. Now, moving on. Well, music has been described as, well, like an international kind of thing. Music is more exciting. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to music. Now, lots and lots of artists are doing their best to actually promote their music internationally. Now, JoyNews' intern or Beninois intern Jean-Claude has been in Benin, and he has been analyzing the popularity of Ghanaian music there and also how they are doing their best to promote their music here in Ghana. And he has put this together in this report.
That's Kwame Eugene's Wish Me Well, lighting up the atmosphere in a bar. It is called the Cold Bar, but this is not in Ghana, but in the capital of Benin, Cotonou. But Kwame Eugene is not the only musician whose songs are loved by people in my country, Benin. Ghanaian artist of a decade, Sarkodie, is another. And then there are Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, and the list goes on. Carlos is a student in the Cotonou suburb of Akpakpa. He speaks about his love for Ghanaian music.
I know many Ghanaian artists like Stonebwoy, Shatta Wale, and Kwame Eugene, for example. I have one song I love, and the song is for Stonebwoy. And he said, if I die today, I swear this song makes me high. If I die today, I'm a hero,
Indeed, Ghanaian musicians continue to penetrate the Beninois market. But that's not to say that show business in Benin is dead. There are thoughts of possible collaborations, as producer and sound engineer Ronald Sagboha, also known as Ronnie Beats, relates. The founder of Black Legion Studio says he has plans to do something with Ghanaian Afropop and R&B artist Camido. I have worked with Ghanaian artists already in the past. I've followed a lot of artists from there. Camido, for example, he's a revelation for me, actually. Music in Ghana is different. Showbiz is well alive. I would like to live it like this here in Benin. There were showcases and some artists made a lot of money, amounts under President Patrice Talon. It appears art and entertainment are becoming increasingly attractive. There are challenges in the showbiz industry, so the ministry has injected some funds to revive it.
Les artistes ont eu, je sais pas, ils ont eu...
Prominent singer Sesame shares some thoughts.
Yeah, the old artists are more known in the industry than the youth. Because of what? Because of that, the most important of the population is not on the network. Whereas today everybody is in the network. The youth is on the network. So how can you be known if you cannot sell to the public what you did? We are 70% of the population is not connected. They are analphabets. They are not every time on Facebook, on Instagram.
But ultimately, it appears the energy to have African music enjoyed by Africans. Jean-Claudel Cizogan's report.
Langabell, yes, Langabell is getting ready to go to Egypt, and it's all in support of the Black Stars. Now, he has cautioned journalists to stop inciting, well, issues between, Dede Ayew and Asamoah Gyan. He says that there's no bad blood between the two footballers, and people should just stop making it look like there's something bad between the two of them. He spoke to my colleague, Becky.
All of them.
I know all of them.
All of them are my favorites.
But you are very close to.
Oh, you know my close people are Dede Ayew and Asamoah Gyan.
Okay.
You know, Dede Ayew and Asamoah Gyan, they are the senior players among the players now.
Okay.
You understand? And they won. They are my people.
Okay.
Dede Ayew is my man from Egypt 2009.
Okay.
Then Asamoah Gyan too is my man since he became a captain.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
No, definitely the two of them
will be your favorite.
They are my favorite. And let me tell you, Becky, always Ghanaians are saying that Dede Ayew and Asamoah have problem. And always when they interview them, they said they don't have problem. Or who is bringing the problem for that two people? Becky, I'm asking the question.
Maybe the Ghanaians or people who are speculating.
Becky, tell me something better.
So I'm telling you that the people who are
Asamoah Gyan and Dede Ayew,
yeah,
always when they are in the studio or they are in the everywhere, they say they don't have problem. And then when you see them too, when you see them, they are chatting, they are working together. They don't. You don't see anything shows that they have problem. But always journalists. Some of the journalists bring some, how do you call it, expectation that these two guys have problem. Okay. Well, Becky, who bring the problem? Who caused that problem in between these two boys? Who caused it?
It means that the people speculating.
That's it. What is the journalists? Call the journalists. Because if the journalists are not bring this into public domain, the supporters cannot to relate that this what is going on.
Okay.
You understand? Becky, as I sit here right now, if the program we are doing, if you don't talk anything which is good for the listeners, and we talk bad thing to the listeners, when you show the program, the bad thing they will pick it and they will spread to this nation. But the good thing, they don't take it all. The good thing, they don't take it, because the good thing, if you talk good thing to somebody, you say, oh, after all, when this man says it's good, what's wrong with it?
Right, so that's it on, of course, Langabell, and we are looking forward for the Black Stars to bring the AFCON Cup home. I'm sure we are all looking forward to that. Now, moving on, actress Rosalind Ngiza, who is part of a movie that will be premiered tomorrow, that's 40 Looks Good on You, has been speaking to my colleague Ibrahim Ben Bako, and she says that she would never disrespect any actor in the industry. Well, she also says that for her, she feels that the young one should take a cue in that to also help grow the movie industry.
To meet any top or senior actor, making me feel like, oh, you're a junior actor, so you need to do it this way, because I wouldn't even allow that to happen in the first place. Because when I come, I'll give you the respect that you deserve as a senior actor, because, man, if you're in there to, you know, build the industry, I wouldn't also come and meet the industry. Likewise, the other people who are also coming won't come and meet an industry. So with my senior actors, there's no way I'll be on set and disrespect them. And because of that, they'll also accord you the same respect, because respect is earned and not commanded. But aside that, I've met top actors, big actors that would rather correct you if they feel like, okay, Rosalind, why don't you do it this way? For instance, I had a movie I shot with Kanayo, and my whole, characterization thing for one particular scene was how I felt it had to be. But then when he saw me act, was like, okay, Rosalind, why don't you do it this way? This way would be better. So, yeah, I mean, he is my senior, but then I'm like, okay, let me try that, and it worked.
Right, so that was actress Rosalind Ngiza, and yes, that movie 40 Looks Good on You will be premiered tomorrow. Now, moving on, Kwame Eugene is in the news. Kwame Eugene has released a new song titled Ohima, and already the video is like it's trending like nobody's business. But well, he has been speaking to my colleague Mamavi Owusu-Abuaji, and he says that he doubts he'll be able to make time for school, even though he said back then that maybe someday he would love to go back to school. But now, he said it might be difficult for him.
Oh, and we've been together since I joined Links Entertainment. You know, Kitty was there before I joined Links. He was there like a year or two before I joined Links Entertainment.
Okay.
And we've been in the same apartment since, yeah.
He's your next door neighbor.
Yeah, he's like my next room neighbor. His room is right opposite my room.
Is he like big brother to you?
Yeah, he's a big brother. He's like 3-4 years older than me, and I see him as a big brother. We've actually tried doing a song together for like a year and a half now, and it does not work. It just doesn't work.
Why?
Because, I mean, we can go to the studio together, we play a beat, and he'll do the chorus and I'll do a verse that sounds like a chorus. So now we are confused which one to use as a chorus. And Richie was like, you know what? Kitty just released an album. And Kwame Eugene just released an album. And 2019, he hasn't released any song. And Kitty has released an album. So Eugene is yet to release a song. So this one, Eugene, I want you to write a song. He didn't even tell me it was a Kitty feature. And I have this song, Ohima, there. It's been years. It's been like 5 years ago, even before Link signed me. So I wrote a song and I told Richie, this is the next song I would want us to release. And when I sent the song to Richie, I was like, okay, now create a verse for Kitty. It's my song. So yeah, create a space for Kitty in the middle of the like a Kwame Eugene Kitty feature. I needed to shift my second verse back for Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah. So I shifted my second verse back for Kitty, and he did something in the middle of the song.
Right, so that was musician Kwame Eugene on that. And this is where we wrap it all up on Let's Talk Showbiz, today's edition. My name is Doreen Avio. On Twitter is Doreen Avio. And on Instagram is Doreen_Avio. Remember to log on to myjoyonline.com, the entertainment page, for more of our stories. Do have a wonderful evening.